Hey everybody. So, um on Twitter, of course, and I follow Kenta Wanjes. Hey. And I saw this another inspiring tweet to me. Here, as we all know, it's James Baldwin. He says the quote, "If I love you, I have to make you conscious of the things you don't see." James Baldwin. And then it made me think about the BC, the Black community. Like some of the videos I post up, and I of course give my opinion, and I even try to share on the other channel about those comments, other comments that may have a difference or maybe an agreement, a different perspective. And then starting out, I remember YouTube people like, "Why are you talking about it? Well, hell, why is it happening?" It's like we want to have one voice, only one person can speak, but you can't speak about the degeneracy. You know, one lady was on Twitter talking about, all in the Black community, all the wonderful things that Black men do, how much they lead, and they're like providing for the community. And I'm like, and the media doesn't point that out. Well, hell, you point it out. You point out all this wonderfulness that we see, but don't start lying, talking about leaders and providers, because that's not something the collective excels in. It's just not. And if it's so much greatness, hey, shoot the video here, we'll show it. But this here, if I love you, I have to make you conscious of the things you don't see. Like the video I did yesterday, about that comment, what the man said about he provides for his family, he'll work 3 jobs before he lets his family go hungry. Or how dare he put his wife, quote, out there. I wanted to share that tweet because I wanted people to see, Black women in particular, that's how real men are. And there are some Black men like that. I know some. My father was like that, sweetie. My mother stayed at home. My father was like that. My mom was a housewife. My dad was like that. Now, they're few and far between, unfortunately, because we have a culture that promotes degeneracy. Thoughts, we're not about family. We're about the women. We call them HOE. That's what we're about, little homie. Celebrating violence. Matter of fact, if you take out a Black woman, commit a crime of violence, this is a community where a Black man can run to and feel safe. The safety zone is there. We're going to coddle him. So this quote here, if I love you, I have to make you conscious of the things that you don't see. And to me, that runs kind of deep. Think about it. And I hate to say this, but I'm going to keep it real. Again, it's my opinion. You can agree to disagree, and we're still cool. I still love you. As long as you're not wishing harm on a sister now, But seriously, I hate to say this. A lot of Black women have mammies for mothers. And the men too. Do you really think having Black women work, supporting the man and the children, you don't really think deep down inside that mammy don't know what the hell is up? You don't think she knows that's wrong? I mean, are we going to be delusional? She did the best she could. Maybe she did, but she made some bad mistakes, and we all make mistakes. She chose a dust bucket man and had child after child after child after child. You know darn well she knows what's wrong. And to see her daughter going to the same spot, down the same lane, and not to try to intervene and say, hey, I did this, I want better for you. No, I'm breaking it down to you. I'm sorry. I'm starting to realize, like my friend said on that Patreon video when I said a Black man left Blackistan. And after that discussion, he said, makes me wonder, do Black people really love their kids? Check it out on Patreon. And I'm sorry, I thought about that. Big Mama don't love you as much as you think. And I'm sorry. And you can get mad. I understand. You may want to leave. I understand. I still wish you well, still love you. But I'm sorry. Big Mama and them ain't loving you as much as you think. See, sometimes people know they've made a hell of a lot of mistakes. We all do. But there's that jealousy. I don't want you to outdo me. So I'm not going to tell you don't make the mistakes that I made. I'm going to see you go down that same path and I ain't going to say a word. Why? Jealousy and hatred. See, what you don't understand, Big Mama done had her time. In some cases, Big Mama done had her time. And it's still the same thing for regardless of race. But I'm talking to the BC. She's already had her time. You don't get it. Sweetie, you're young. Young, beautiful, I don't care what size. Oh, I'm kind of thick. You're young. You got a better chance of losing it. She's older. The older you get, girl, past 50, good luck with that. Some can do it. It's going to be a lot harder. Many mothers are jealous of their daughters. And that's why I'm convinced a lot of this nonsense has been allowed to go on. I'm sorry. I'm convinced a lot of this nonsense is allowed to go on because of jealousy in the BC. You see that you picked the dusty behind man and how you struggle, and your daughter doing the same thing. And you up there, not trying to deter her at all. You're supporting it. Why? You want her to be like you. I had a conversation with a person, non-black person, the same thing. Mad about the parents for they wanted to go to college and the parent, being old dusty Dan. And I said, well, and the person still became successful, but he harbored that. We talked about it. I said, and now look, you still grew up to be successful. You still grew up to be rich. I told him, your father didn't have that drive, the ambition. And that's why each time we go to college, he stomp you down. I said, because he knows then, I think he knew then, in my opinion, that if you had maybe gone to college, expanding your horizons to a whole new world, you would then come back to his world and go, what the hell is going on here? You would see the fall, that your father was a dusty behind, handsome, lazy-ass white man that didn't want to do shit with his life. And so if you were to go off into a whole nother world, and then you come back home and you realize, Dad, this shouldn't have to be. I said, maybe he was afraid you would look down on him. I said, but look, even though you didn't get your college degree, you still excelled in business. You became rich. Look how you live. I said, so I think he didn't want you to go to college because he was afraid that you would then see a whole new world. He wanted to keep you limited under his control. And then you might come back home and you start to analyze things and realize this is dysfunction. We could have lived a better life. And he doesn't want you to look down on him. That's the life that he chose. So he wants you to keep him going to college. And I think about that. That's the same thing that can apply to black people. I've told you. You listen to people. 2 people, a scholarship to Juilliard. And the mammies turned it down. You stay here and get a job. Get a job. Hell, you created these bills. You had all these kids by that old dusty, no-knock Negro. You did that. That's you laying up with Dudley do nothing. That's you picking up Lynn Pocket Larry. Now, a kid has a whole life ahead of him. Male or female. Young, no responsibilities, no children, smart in the books, and you're going to sit up here and stifle it with your dumb ass. See, something like that. Woo! I don't need to meet a parent like that because I'm probably going to lose it and not be very kind and just let you know. So you think about it. I thought about it. These big mamas, they see all this crap going on. If I love you, I have to make you conscious of the things you don't see. Big mama has lived a lot. She's seen a lot. You're younger. You haven't seen as much as she. Think they don't see how raising these derelict dust buckets, letting them they have all these kids and then they can come back home. Oh, mom, I gotta pay for that. He ain't gotta pay. You think they don't see that? Hate to tell you, in any community, comes to people. Look behind the smiles. Sometimes you can get away from your family and you can fly. You can flourish. You already know what's there. You can fly, you can flourish other ideas. I said before, say it again. Hang around some people that are rich and have money and you don't. Matter of time, some money gonna come your way. Matter of time, somebody's gonna put some money your way. Just a matter of time. Not in a book that I read. That's my experience. Keep hanging around some people that's always Debbie down. You always got a whole bunch of dang problems. It's always a money problem, and money problems happen. Trust me. I've seen rich people, man, hock a oil painting, need little charge $40,000 here. Like, they got so much going on. Money's tied up. It happens. But hang around a lot of people. There's always some drama, always some financial problems. Even they can get, you can just say they have $0. Somebody plop, boom, 10,000 into a little lap right now. The money gonna be gone by 3 o'clock today. They're gonna be in that Gucci store. You're like, girl, I got the same bag. My husband got me that. I thought she'd have probably paying a rent, but that's a brand new bag. That bag is $2,500. Oh well. Then you look up, what's this? Her and her man shopping. All the money done gone to something stupid, some clothes. The Gucci store and some clothes. And it's like you had 10,000. That's all the money you have. That's all the money you have. And you went shopping. Did you just save any, try to invest any? Did you? Did you? Oh, okay. Gotcha. It'll be, today's Wednesday. It'll be Saturday. Be sitting up here, child. A Monday morning come, bro. Oh, I forgot to pay my light bill. Ain't gonna need a loan. Keep hanging around that. Then time you get to come up. Some people are diseased. They have a whole lot of problems. Go ahead, get next to them. Go get next to them. See what's gonna happen to you. That disease gonna fall on you. Now, guess what? Because they're gonna make their problems your problems. Creative minds think alike. So do destructive minds think alike. Hang around some people. I speak from experience. Get around a whole bunch of people. It's a whole bunch of problems. And trust me, everybody has their problems up and down money. I get it. Hell, I'm still down in the stock market. Yo, I already saw it coming. Made some plans accordingly. Keep X amount on deck. What if a pandemic happens? X amount on deck. Can chill a little bit. You know, you're not going to be so stressed out. Get around people. I'm just saying from experience. They have a lot of money and they can be millionaires. I wish I was. I'm not. I know some. Get around them. Something will come your way. Because you're hanging around them. Law of attraction. It's real. Get around a lot of dust buckets. Ooh, some drama gonna come your way. It's guaranteed. Why? That's that negative energy. That's what it brings. And the people that you think sometimes love you, I am sorry, they don't. You think these dust buckets don't see that having their woman going to work and he laying up on the woman, getting money out of her pocket? You really think that he doesn't know that that's not how it's supposed to go? But see, that's the culture. That's black culture. Black women get to work horse. I saw a comment. One person said, I'm assuming it's a female, they've never seen a stay-at-home black woman. Wow. Never. To me, that's sad. I've been a stay-at-home black woman. A man will provide. I have been separated. We're still on really good terms. I have been separated from my husband. And we had 2 places to live. I need my own space a little bit. Did you think I went and got a job? No. He paid for both of them. I said, well, I'm just going to stay here a little bit. You know, you stay on the golf course. I want to stay here because I like looking out at the water. Okay. That's just me. I'm a beach bum. I just love it. And you love golf. And that was a fancier place too. I said, well, I like staying here. I don't live on the water. He paid for both of them. And I do my thing, do what I wanted to do. I was doing my little business on the side. Didn't always make money to pay those bills. He did. He paid for both. Make sure I was okay. Men provide. That's why I try to tell you, you ladies, you deserve so much more. And I know times get challenging, but even if a man doesn't, it's not about just having money, but even does he have that desire to work toward that? You understand what I'm saying? Or does he expect you to be like a rented mule, just working you like a dog? I say it because I love you, because I care. I give a darn. And I see the struggle and I see the bitterness. I am not a bitter woman. I'm not. But I see some who are bitter. Yeah. I'm like, wow, this one's a little older than me. We're about the same age. She's younger. Already bitter. And that's why I say some things that I say, you deserve better. Child, you don't want to be in your 30s, in your 40s. And that's still young. But you sitting up here 35 and 40 and bitter as hell. Mad. I know why you're mad. Those mammy biscuits. And then you see somebody like me again, and I just think, oh, I'm not bitter like that. And you want to go into, I've experienced that. You want to go into attack mode. You want to, why are you attacking me? I'm not the reason that you're bitter. You just fake as hell. You always smile, always happy. You just fake as hell. Okay. And you're angry as hell because you fell into your mama's footsteps. And you've been carrying these dust buckets for years. Fake as hell. I've even seen some of decent black men that show up that defies the odds. You're like, this what you need. So damaged. You're used to a dust bucket. One, and they don't show up every day. One will come across your way and you want to act the darn fool because you're so used to a dust bucket. That's what your mama had before you. Can I tell you nothing? Then you get older and you start to look around. Angry bird. So what are the chances she will pass it on to her daughter? You want to do a YouTube channel, get your message out? Please do. If it's positive, do it. I'll support you. Why? Because I love you. I'm not a hater. And I'm not a bitter woman. You may catch me in traffic, somebody does something. I'm like, oh yeah. I might say something. I can't believe this idiot. You know what I mean? But you get what I'm saying. I'm not that bitter woman. I don't hate black men. I hate the dust bucket that's going around killing folks. But I don't hate black men. Hell, my father was a black man. I look just like him. Let's not get it twisted. But ladies, again, just me. I love you. It's as if I love you. I have to make you conscious of the things you don't see. And some of us don't see it. Mama the mammy, she's gotten tired. And she desires to conspire. She want to get that dusty off her hands. You seen the video? That is the mama, the mammy's plan. She's tired. You think she doesn't know what her dusty son is about? She doesn't care. She wants it off her. Today is a new day. Let's see. What is today? It is Wednesday, May the 11th. And this is the first day of the rest of your life. We can affect change today. Yeah, the first day of the rest of our lives. We don't know how much time we got left. Let's not pluck it up with a whole bunch of dust. Let's not mess it up with a whole bunch of dust. So I don't going to be the authority on everything because I am so not. But I know what I do see, and I'm seeing beautiful, broken black women. And if you were to stop back and say, okay, let's see what happened here, we can all see, I can see what's happened. Same thing. Stay trapped. We need to sometimes see a world that's beyond our world, beyond our family, beyond our environment. Go to a museum. Why not? Haven't been in a while? Go. If you get time, go. Learn to invest. That I can't teach you because it's so many variables involved, and I don't want to mess up. And then somebody's waiting on me outside. I want to box up over some money. And you know I'm not gonna box up. I'm just gonna shoot. Just playing. But seriously, you get what I'm saying. Today is the first day of the rest of our lives. All of us, male and female. We can make some changes. But try and be the best we can be. Do it for yourself. Do it for your daughters. Do it for your sons. So some of the things I'm telling you. Again, keep hanging around with poverty D. You know it's going to end up in a tragedy. Keep carrying a seed of poverty D. You know it's going to be a tragedy. Again, you hang around some people, and I know this from experience. They may be all rich, and I've been there before. It's like, damn, look at this. Everybody in here got all this money, you know, and I don't. Keep hanging around. Some money gonna come your way. It's always a matter of time. It's guaranteed. Law of attraction. I just got the book last week. So, ladies, a lot of things that we're going through, some of this could have been avoided. But, you know, I guess if we don't know, we just don't know. But today's a new day. I love you. I want the best for you. And like I said, so that's why I love this quote here. If I love you, I have to make you conscious of the things you don't see. And I think a lot of us don't see. We can have a whole lot of friends and family around, but I think we're not seeing the fact that amidst the groups and all that, as long as everybody's on the same page, everybody's good. Try to elevate and see what's going to happen. They're going to act a little bit differently. That's okay. If they want to all be mediocre and be failures and be struggling, life in this country is going to get hella harder. I'm getting my rear end kicked still in the stock market. We still ain't up on these losses, honey. Up, up, up. I try to do a little planning. The people I try to surround myself with. Too funny. One guy I used to date, he said to me, he said, yeah, he says, I know why you with me. And I don't know. I was like, was this a good thing to say? Should I say it? What the hell? He said, you're about money. And then I thought, oh my God. I said, somebody else told me that. That is not good. How does that sound? To my friend, I said, one of my homeboys was African American. I said, how does that sound? He says, well, he knows you're a businesswoman. And then I thought about it. I said, I'm about business. And I don't want to say I'm about money. But I tell you one thing, I ain't finna be hanging around no joker. That's the dust bucket. What benefit is that to me? You might bring my little standard down. My thinking process gonna be impacted in a negative way. No. Ladies, you deserve better. And sometimes the people that we love, they can't offer you that. Think outside the box. Think outside the box. Do you? Why are you going here? Why are you going there? Do you? A lot of things that go on in these homes, from the mammies to the missing daddies, to the grandmammy, to the boyfriend, the baby daddy. They see the dysfunction. They don't want to talk about it. Sometimes we don't even know how to deal with it. If you got a real man and he sees the dysfunction is like, hey, you know what? All of it's been on you. I got to be a man and come out this. This is not right. That's something he would say to you, and you respect him more. But sometimes they already know, black woman with some kids, one thing is guaranteed, more than likely a place to live and food. And even that is becoming challenging. What is more the men at? They're not going to say some of these things to you that they should. They're not going to make any effective changes that they should. Because, boo, they don't love themselves. And guess what? If they don't love themselves, they're not capable of loving you. Facts. So let me go. This went on longer than I anticipated. I'm trying to keep it short, and I'm like way over. But yeah, If I love you, I have to make you conscious of the things you don't see. Black women, you deserve better. Now go get it. Make it happen.